And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Mills to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action now. Mills. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
At the 15-yard line.
Mills now. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and goal, Jets.
They'll run here with Herbert. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make it 24-7.
Jets 7.
So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and Khalil Herbert making their way back out. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him, because he is eating them up right now. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Mills. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Mills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hand off right side for Herbert. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 7, Mills. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Robertson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Saints first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott
here with the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's fielded at the 45. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches when they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, here's Camaro. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that was a problem for them moving forward in this game.
So out now come the Jets. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And out of bounds on on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Jets first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going right back to Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's another.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Herbert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mason Taylor, 26 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Mills. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Taking it about the 16. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
A quick throw, but incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. There's a short one caught by Johnson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans! Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two.
The Saints will line up for
They'll turn to Kamara. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Saints 35, Jets 21.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And New York set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Herbert powering up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And the Jets first down. A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
In motion left goes Reynolds. Off the play fake, Mills. Throw left side to Reynolds. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Pickup of 3.
To throw, Mills. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line.
17 yards.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, right back to Herbert. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another.
Here's Mills.
First down.
Now he's going to... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, good move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throwing to start the drive. Robertson. And this one taken in by Olave. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Olave over the middle. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I got it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
By Will McDonald. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
At the 39.
Olave holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
For a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Robertson. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 26. 103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Robertson. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, this is Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
31-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. It's caught, Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Looking to throw is Mills. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mills. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Arian Smith, 38 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
No gain on the play.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10. And the Jets set to take the field. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Play fake, Mills. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Mills now. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to
throwing, Mills. Over the middle to Smith. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Mills to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
A handoff for Herbert. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Mills. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
And the Jets, first down.
Up the middle to Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Mills throwing quickly to Wilson.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. That's a gain of 5.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Mills. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Mills. He'll get that underneath to Herbert. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Mills looking to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The Folks' kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Gets past one man. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Robertson. He gets it to Cooks. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be caught by Hill. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining.
1st and 10. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Now this time he'll look to throw. The pass caught by Olave. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And the Saints first down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it's still